What is going on, guys? Haven't been over here in a minute. This isn't actually where I'm gonna make the video. I just wanted to start it right here. But about to go get a yerba mate, healthy energy drink. In a way, I don't need it. I know that, but I'm gonna indulge in it. Fuck it. But yeah. I wanted to do something different because I never really take this way. Like the only reason why I would take this way is because I would be walking my dogs, but now my dog, they're at home, so yeah, I'm just gonna take a walk through here as I get to the spot that I'm gonna vlog at. But I hope you guys' day is going good. You know how it is, the whole shebang. There's always something to be grateful for. Sometimes we just forget that. Damn, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Part of me wants to do some plant medicine. Like, I'm being pulled to microdose, I think. And I think the ego is the one that says, not yet, hold up. Yeah, usually. Like, I haven't done it in 3 years. I feel like it starts slow. You know, don't overdo it, obviously, but I think I'm gonna do it now that I have a job that allows me to be off for 3 days. I actually have the time to do it. So I should do it. So yeah, I don't know, just speaking out loud, but always just count your blessings. You know, there's always something to be grateful for. Like, I'm grateful for this view of these mountains. All this greenery. Oh, this is practically my backyard. My house is over there. All I gotta do is walk couple 100 feet, whatever, you know. I'm over here in a nice dirt path, you know, with some trees. So I'm freaking pretty grateful for it, you know. Damn, it's crazy. What the fuck? It just dawned on me. I remember when all of this was not there. It was just water. Me and my dog would walk through there. I did a video over here. And even down there, now it's just completely this, and holy shit, what the fuck? Is that a bird? What kind of bird is that? It's like a crane, I think. I don't know. But yeah, there's always something to be grateful for. Always. You just have to remember. Focus on those things that we're grateful for. Because at the end of the day, you know, we create our reality. A lot of the times it's just the way that we're thinking. You just gotta change the way you're thinking, you know? But let me walk a little further. I've never actually recorded. Maybe I have. I was gonna say I never actually recorded me going further. Because usually when I make videos in this area, I go over here. And I stop. But I want to go as farther than usual. So you'll see. Because it goes far, bro. It's pretty cool. It's actually a shortcut to the store that I'm going to right now to get my yerba mate. But, yeah, hold on 1 second. Nothing left for me and you. Glitching hearts in neon blue. Infinite, eternal, true. Hell yeah. I always love the fact that this camera has a thing where you could, it just spins, you know? That's pretty cool. A 180, 360, kind of. This big tree. It's a palm tree, but yeah. My throat is fucked up. No. It's a different kind of palm tree, huh? See what I mean, though? Like, you walk further over here, there's a whole ass fucking river. There were ducks here earlier, actually. And that's just, I came from over there down there. And now it's like a jungle over here. All this treeage. But of course, there's always bugs over here. This is honestly a good area to do my video. I think I want to do it here. I think so, man. I like the other spot though. Oh, just more of a vlog video. Yeah, I want to do it at the other spot. Yeah. But I mean, it's cool, right? I could always do a video over here. But I love how it's like a mini jungle in here. We got a little mini dam. Bro, it's just, I don't know, it's so pretty today. Dude, it's giving the vibes of like, I don't have a bike, but I want a bike and just, it's about to say skate, and just ride my bike throughout the streets and shit, and just, cause we got hills, so I just want to ride down the hills and just get that air. It's so freeing. Sketchy, but fun. It's like when you just, no hands, and you're just fucking going down the hill. Well, one small pebble, you're flying off that bitch. If you're not holding on, oh yeah, no hands, yeah, you're fucked. That's the only thing. But that's what I feel like doing. I had a bike, but the chain fucking broke. So dumb. But yeah, it's a good life, man. It really is just a vlog now, huh? Okay, but that's really where and this is the epiphanies I've had. Like your content, especially if I'm making videos, like for me, I have a feeling that the more I stop focusing on, because my videos, there's videos that I made like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, where they still have 0 views. And it makes the ego think like, damn, am I wasting my time? Because I literally put all my energy in making a video, getting no views. It could hurt, It's like you're literally taking time to make a video and nothing's happening. But it's just like, that's the algorithm, whatever, And I'll still get comments from people saying that they needed to hear what I say. So it's more, it's reassuring, and it's a sign that I'm not wasting my time, The energy that I'm putting into these videos it's not for nothing. So, but really what I'm coming to is I gotta stop focusing on the numbers. As long as I'm having fun with what I'm doing, that's what matters. And I am, I'm having fun making these videos. I'm having fun making music. I don't know how many people are listening to my music. I will say though, on Spotify, I have like a steady, consistent, it tells you like monthly listeners, and it was 90, now it's at like 78. But for a year, and I have that number, that's not bad, Like it could have been like, it could have went all the way back down to 30 or nothing. So there's people listening to my music, which is cool. But the fact of the matter is I'm not focusing on whether or not someone's listening or liking it, Oh man, I think they like it, but I'm doing it because I like it, And I'm having fun with it. And same with these videos. I'm doing these videos because I have fun with it. I like doing it. And when you focus on, fuck, dude. Fuck. I'm pissed. Sorry. Dude, fucking bitch, dude. Why? Why does a bug have to just go at like, it could have flew this way. It could have flew that way. Nah, it has to fly right in my fucking nostril, dude. God damn, dude, that is annoying. I'm not even gonna cut this out. This is just me being human at this point. This shit is fucking annoying though. That brought my ego out a lot. Fuck, dude, that's so annoying, dude. And I was breathing through my nose too, and almost, oh. Gotta fucking talk like this. I'm such a fucking, I'm a travel vlogger. How the fuck am I gonna go to the forest with this kind of mindset, huh? Like, oh my god, a bug! Look, bro, I don't mind bugs. It's just when they get my nose. You know what I mean? Or my fucking eye, or mouth. Like, you have all this space, and you want to go my fucking nose. That is annoying. I think it's out. Now I'm just fucking overanalyzing. But, like, that's what I was saying. I'm getting the intuitive nudge to shut the ego up and stop focusing on the numbers. And just, as long as you're having fun with what you're doing, that's what matters. And that's when you're going to see the most results. That's actually when you're going to see the results that you want to see. When you're focusing on just having fun and not on the numbers or this and that. It has to be this way, blah, blah, blah. You know, when you do that, you're taking yourself away from the present moment. So how do you expect for it to happen now? It's like you are creating resistance. So just have fun with the moment. So that's what I'm gonna do. But alright, guys. I just about made it to the end of the road. I'm gonna get my drink. And I'll see you at the spot. What is going on, you sexies? We're finally at the spot that I normally vlog at. But yeah, gonna try to get through this without getting bugs on my face. It's a struggle, but we'll get through it. But not to the point of the video. Have you guys ever noticed, you know, people say they want peace, right? But they spend all day mentally rehearsing chaos, you know. Imagining things that might go wrong. You know, it's subtle, but it sounds like, I don't want to mess this up. I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't want to feel like that again. But here's the glitch. Your mind doesn't process you know, the way you think it does. It processes it processes imagery. You know, your body doesn't know the difference between what's real. So when you say, I don't want to feel anxious, your brain paints a picture of anxiety, and your body follows the script. Now your energy is tuned to that frequency, and reality, it's going to mirror whatever frequency you're broadcasting, you're embodying. That's why where awareness goes, energy flows. You know, because it's not punishment, it's precision, it's intention. Your awareness is like a spotlight, like in a dark theater, you know? Whatever you shine in it, it becomes the main character. It becomes what's being projected and what you're seeing. So if you keep spotlighting fear, right? Keeping fear in the spotlight, fear gets the stage. But the moment you shift, you know, instead of I don't want to have a bad day, you move into today's going to flow effortlessly. You know, instead of I hope they don't reject me, shift into I attract what's aligned with me and repel what isn't. You know, and at that point, your energy changes. Your posture changes, your vibe changes, your decisions change because you're focusing on the light. And suddenly reality starts responding differently. You know, same world, different focus, different outcome. So really it's being intentional with your awareness because your focus is quietly writing your future in real time. Where awareness goes, energy flows. So if your focus is on, you know, something that you don't want to have manifested, right? An outcome that you don't want to have happen. You think that it's helping, but actually you're, because we have an energetic field going around our body, right? The thoughts that we're thinking, what we believe to be true about ourselves in a reality. So if you're constantly worrying about what can happen or whatever the fuck, you're keeping that reality, you're reinstating it in your energy system, in your energy field. So when you're going out and about in reality manifesting, you could potentially be manifesting something you don't want to see, because that's what you're focusing on. You're in the frequency of what you're focusing on. It's kind of like when, it's kind of like at school. Maybe you didn't want to be called on, they were like about to call people for like to stand up and share something. There's just an idea that came to my mind. You're like, don't pick me, don't pick me, don't pick me. Boom, they pick you because you're fucking focusing on it. It's like a good example. But rather, if you were just to be like, let go and whatever happens, all of a sudden your energy is not standing out as much. Same thing. If I were to constantly be focusing on, I hope they like me, I hope they like me, I don't want them to not like me. I don't want them to see me as less attractive. Chances are, because that's what you're focusing on, that's what you believing to be true, you're going to get that reflected back. People are going to respond to you in that way because that's what you believe to be true. That's what you're focusing on. So don't focus on what you don't want to have manifested. Focus on what you want to have manifested, Like if you're in a relationship, maybe for an example, and you're focusing on, like for example, in my relationship, there was a point where like I was thinking, damn, I hope this isn't too good to be true. I love her so much. I don't want to push her away. I don't want to lose her. Because we're all connected, nothing is separate. The energy can be felt even from your partner. So if you're sitting there focusing on, oh fuck, I don't want to lose her. I don't want to break up. I don't want to manifest an argument. They feel that. They feel that energy. It can create resistance. It's not as attractive. You might end up manifesting an argument. You might end up manifesting them being repelled by your energy, pushing them away. Because when you're constantly focusing on, I hope you don't go, I hope you don't go, you're in a way kind of saying, I need you. If you go, I'm not happy. But if you remember that either way you're good, and what's for you will stay, it'll stay in alignment with you, like what we just said, then you're gonna keep them, because you're instating that I don't need you. You're not in a repelling energy. When you're saying I hope this doesn't happen, you're in a way subconsciously saying I hope this doesn't happen, because if it does, then I'm not okay. But when you remember that either way you're okay, you're really not going to get that result. You're going to get a good result. It's not going to happen. So just don't focus on what you don't want to see manifested. Focus on what you do want to see more of. So in a relationship, focus more of you seeing more love in your relationship, more understanding, more clarity, more communication, more doing new things together, a picnic, walk in the park, whatever. Don't focus on, oh, I don't want to argue again. I don't want that to happen again. Because when you're only focused on that, you might have it happen again. You're in that state. You're attracting what you're embodying, what you're thinking of all the time. So don't focus on what you don't want to see. Focus on what you wish to see more of. And watch the script change. Watch your reality shift, because you're no longer caring. Everything is okay. You just have to shift your focus on what you're focusing on. Where awareness goes, energy flows. So if you're focusing on the bad, of course you're going to see more of bad. So you have to focus on the good. Otherwise, and that's why meditation is good, because it brings your awareness higher. You're able to redirect your awareness to what you want to see. Like, how do you expect to see good and more results that you wish to see in reality if you're only focusing on the bad? You're repelling it. You think that you're keeping it away by thinking, on what you don't want to see or manifest, but that's not how it works. Your thoughts, your emotions, the things that you're doing are all connected on what you're manifesting in your reality. So do not focus on the bad. Do not focus on what you don't want to see in your reality. Focus on the good. Focus on what you want to see more of. And it will follow. You just have to practice and remind yourself that where awareness goes, energy flows. So instead of saying, because every moment's a new moment, and all that is now, instead of saying, I hope, what a shitty day. Can it get worse than this? Focus on the good. It'll get better. All it is now. We had a little hiccup. We're going to breathe through it. But we will see more good on this day. But if you were to say, well, fuck, what else is going to happen? Fuck this, fuck that. It creates like a little domino ripple effect, popcorn effect. The energy of low vibrations of fuck this, fuck that. Why is this happening? Wait, what about a shitty day? The energy is staticky, It carries a different kind of energy. So then you're going to go out and about. In reality, fuck, dude, this is like a whole bunch of flies just circling together. Like, oh, that's fucking annoying, bro. You know what I mean? You're going to go out and about in reality. And you're going to attract shit that's just going to seem like it's fucking up. But it's your energy state that you're in, Because everything's connected. It's like a domino effect. So focus on the good. That's crazy, man. There was no bugs, and the moment I fucking stopped, there's like a whole bunch of bugs. But yeah, guys. I love you. Namaste, Liddy. As a titty. I just wanted to remind you guys that focus on what you want to see, not on what you don't want to see. That's the shift. Namaste, Liddy.